Sean "Diddy" Combs, once the epitome of success in the music industry, now finds himself entangled in a series of controversies and legal troubles. The man who built an empire and defined an era of hip-hop is facing a grim reality as his life takes a drastic turn behind bars. From lavish mansions and private jets to a cramped cell in one of the worst federal detention centers, his story has become a cautionary tale of how far someone can fall. But the most shocking revelations lie beyond the bars, hidden in allegations, scandals, and a battle for survival. Horrors of life at MDC. The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, infamous for its harsh conditions, is now home to Diddy. For someone accustomed to luxury, the transition has been described as nothing less than a nightmare. His once palatial Miami mansion, valued at $48 million, is a stark contrast to the cold, austere environment of MDC, where inmates live in 15-square-foot cells with no pillow, a 1.5-inch mattress, and barely any space to move. Diddy has been placed in the Special Housing Unit, SHU, where inmates are under 24-hour lockdown. While this isolation is meant to protect high-profile prisoners, it also leaves them vulnerable to extreme mental stress. Reports suggest Diddy is struggling to adapt to the culture shock, with even basic necessities like food and safety being far below the standards he once enjoyed. The facility is notorious for its violence, with murders, suicides, and stabbings being all too common. Former inmates have described it as terrible, with poor food, aggressive guards, and an overall atmosphere of dread. For Diddy, this environment is not just a prison, but a direct threat to his well-being. Shocking allegations behind bars. Beyond the physical challenges, rumors about Diddy's personal life inside prison have painted an even darker picture. Reports surfaced suggesting he contracted HIV while in jail, allegedly due to involvement with multiple men during his incarceration. These claims, brought to light by Jaguar Wright, add another layer of controversy to his already crumbling reputation. While Diddy has faced many allegations in the past, this accusation strikes at the core of his current predicament, further damaging his public image. The combination of his fame and the nature of his charges has made him a target within the prison. Former wardens have stated that Diddy's celebrity status makes him a prime candidate for violence from inmates seeking to make a name for themselves. Even under strict protective measures, the risks remain high. Adding to this, Diddy's legal team has fought hard to secure his release, offering an unprecedented $50 million bail package. However, federal judges repeatedly denied his requests, citing his history of alleged witness tampering and violent behavior. This means he will remain behind bars at least until May 2025, awaiting trial. Mental and emotional toll. As the months drag on, Diddy's mental health continues to deteriorate. Reports indicate he had a meltdown during the holidays, a stark contrast to the life of excess he once enjoyed. Spending Christmas and New Year's in a cold cell instead of surrounded by family has pushed him to the brink. Sources claim he cried and begged guards to take him to the hospital for treatment, but his requests were denied. His physical appearance has also shifted dramatically, with noticeable weight loss and signs of aging, such as graying hair. Once the image of wealth and vitality, Diddy now cuts a somber figure of someone fighting to hold on to their identity in an unforgiving environment. Mental health professionals have been assigned to monitor him, with regular visits from counselors to ensure he doesn't harm himself. But the pressures of confinement and the growing mountain of legal challenges seem to be wearing him down rapidly, fighting for survival in a harsh reality. As Diddy's time in the Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, stretches on, the harsh reality of his situation becomes more apparent. The facility has a reputation for being one of the most dangerous detention centers in the country. It has witnessed multiple violent incidents, including stabbings, suicides, and even murders, making survival a daily challenge. Despite being in protective custody, where he spends over 23 hours a day isolated, Diddy remains at significant risk. Protective custody only minimizes contact with other inmates, but doesn't eliminate the constant fear of being targeted. Sources from within the prison suggest that Diddy's fame draws unwanted attention, as inmates often target high-profile individuals to gain recognition or street credibility. Even under 24-hour supervision, the psychological toll of solitary confinement has started to weigh heavily on him. Former inmates have described this isolation as one of the most punishing aspects of the MDC, leaving individuals to grapple with their thoughts in an impersonal, cold environment. Adding to his distress is the realization that his once glamorous life is now a distant memory. Gone are the days of private jets and lavish parties. Diddy's reality now consists of bare prison essentials and limited human interaction. Every day is a battle for survival, both mentally and physically. The weight of legal battles. Diddy's legal troubles are just as daunting as the conditions he faces behind bars. With over 40 lawsuits filed against him and allegations ranging from sex trafficking to drug-related crimes, his future appears increasingly uncertain. These charges, which include mandatory minimum sentences of 10 years for certain offenses, paint a grim picture of what lies ahead. His legal team has made extensive efforts to secure his release, offering a $50 million bail package backed by his Miami mansion and private jets. However, federal judges have denied these requests repeatedly, citing concerns over public safety and potential witness tampering. Allegations of past intimidation tactics have further damaged his chances of securing bail, leaving him to face his trial from within confines of MDC. One of the most damaging pieces of evidence involves the so-called freak-off tapes, which reportedly show interactions between Diddy and his alleged victims. While his legal team argues these encounters were consensual, prosecutors allege otherwise. They claim the tapes are part of a broader pattern of coercion and abuse, with financial records, testimonies, and corroborating evidence all pointing toward a carefully orchestrated criminal enterprise, a struggle for redemption. As the weight of his legal battles mounts, Diddy's family dynamics have also begun to unravel. Once surrounded by a supportive network, he now finds himself increasingly isolated. During his recent bail hearing, only 2 of his children attended, while the rest of his family distanced themselves from the controversy. This withdrawal has added to his sense of loneliness, further exacerbating his mental and emotional struggles. Despite these challenges, Diddy continues to fight for his freedom. His legal team remains adamant about his innocence, arguing that the accusations against him are exaggerated or false. They maintain that he has done everything possible to cooperate with authorities, pointing to his voluntary surrender and willingness to comply with bail conditions as evidence of his good faith. However, the reality is that Diddy's path to redemption is steep and fraught with obstacles. Public opinion has largely turned against him, with former associates and protégés openly celebrating his downfall. The revelations about his alleged behavior have sparked widespread outrage, tarnishing his once untouchable legacy. A legacy at risk. Diddy's fall from grace is more than just a personal tragedy. It has jeopardized the legacy he spent decades building. Once celebrated as a trailblazer in the music industry, his reputation is now overshadowed by shocking allegations and legal battles. Fans, collaborators, and industry peers have distanced themselves, with many expressing disappointment in the man they once admired. What was once an empire built on music, business acumen, and cultural influence now faces collapse under the weight of scandal. Whether Diddy can reclaim his legacy or if it will remain tarnished forever remains one of the most pressing questions in this ongoing saga. As this story continues to unfold, Diddy's life behind bars and the mounting allegations paint a complex picture of fame, power, and downfall. What do you think about his situation? Can he redeem himself, or is this the end of the road for the music mogul? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. And for more deep dives into shocking stories like this, Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.